Hello, Pisces. It's so good to be here with all of you today. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and today we're going to be diving into the Graffiti Oracle along with the Wake Me Up Tarot. Check the description box for links to find these decks, you guys. And if you want to book a reading with me, Pisces, there is a link in my description box to do so. We're going to be pulling from this huge deck. I just feel the need to kind of shuffle the cards at this time. There are so many cards in this deck, but you guys always know I always shuffle with the speed sped up, or the content sped up for you guys. But let's see what tea you need to hear. Any drama, anything you need to know about people around you, energies in your energy. Let's dive in, Pisces. You have peace offering, dodging the question, golden opportunity, instant family, accidental confession, lies and alibis, the X on the scene, bridges to the future, lip service, tight spot, shuffle, boundless energy, hope, the bubblegum phase, getting in your head, and the outliers today were the cover up, discovering paternity, supportive circle, and radiating confidence. Alrighty. So I think somebody is going to come in with an apology. I think that's what this peace offering is, Pisces. Someone did something that put you into a tight spot, and you've had to go within, or you will be going within once they bring you this information or you find out this information, as you try to decipher whether or not you want to move forward with the relationship. It seems very much so like a partner. You or this partner could have children. You could have children together. They don't necessarily have to be the reason for the conversation, but for some of you, this is an outlier. This is definitely not for all of you. DNA and paternity is going to be a huge deal, or it's significant in this particular situation. I'm thinking something like you find out that an ex is on the scene, and they may be starting to say, hey, I slept with your man or your woman, and now there's a pregnancy involved. There's something like that. But somebody from the past, or something that you cut out of a relationship in the past, is rearing its head again. This is going to be a golden opportunity for a person to come clean, to tell the truth. Some of them may accidentally confess, and they just need to be honest with you, and they need to be real about where their head has been. And as you can see from this thought bubble, it says, I did it. They may have an ego attached to it. Once you find out, they might be like, yeah, I did it, something like that. They may apologize though, giving you that peace offering, but with the lip service, it says, these are empty promises dressed as gold, words that sound sincere, but they lack genuine support or commitment. So they might tell you, I'll never do this again, or, this is just something that I got caught up in, but it's a lie. This person is having a hard time letting go of toxic connections, toxicity. You may find photos or something hidden in a phone, email. You may have caught wind of this through them just acting strange. And it definitely seems to have to do with something about love or romance, right? So as you talk to them about what's going on, they're going to be shuffling and dodging the question. The shuffle card says random, throwing others off, keeping things fresh, evasive, mix of confusion. And the dodging the question says avoiding or evading direct questions, changing the subject, gaslighting you, or avoiding accountability. So I think whatever comes up here with an ex, or with an ex problem, like a past problem, this person is really they're gonna have to sit with the fact that you found out. And then they're going to be trying to dodge the question, avoid accountability. They're going to be lying about it. But you have a lot of energy at this time. You're very sure of yourself, Pisces. You may have even found out like intuitively through a dream. Spirit could have told you something like that. And I think this person is going to try to cover up their tracks. They could be trying to delete things out of their phone or make it look like they weren't somewhere that they, that you found out that they were. And it's going to crush your hopes. You had a lot of hope in this relationship. You had a lot of faith that they were doing better or that, they were doing right by you. But it says feeling defeated and unable to win, feels they won't reach goals, despair, disappointment, shattered. So this is going to make you feel like, oh, you did it again, or I can't believe you did this. I do feel like this is not the first time that this has happened though, because I feel like they're trying to cover something up, something that they did before. With the bubblegum phase, they're going to try to act unbothered, even though their ego is doing all the talking. And as they gaslight the situation or manipulate the situation, they're going to try to make you out to be the bad guy with the getting in your head. They're going to be playing mind games, gaslighting, losing your mind, intimidation, psychological warfare, confusion. This person is keeping you confused. They're keeping you stuck. And they're going to try to apologize to free themselves. But honestly, I think you're looking at the distant future. It says bridge to the future and asking yourself, is this for my highest good? With the radiating confidence, you have a beautiful energy about you right now, Pisces, and you're going to be asking yourself, is this for my highest good? What I hope that you do as you deal with this person is you really connect in with a community, whether this is you watching YouTube videos, you speaking to your friends or family about the situation and getting a clear answer as to how to move forward. It says a group of people who provide emotional, mental, or social support, a nurturing environment. You also could be going to therapy for this or need to start therapy. But whatever is going on here, it does have you in a tight spot, Pisces. And I feel as though you've been here before. This doesn't feel new. And it almost feels like somebody who said they would never do something. And then all of a sudden you found out that they did. They may be struggling with addictions. They may be struggling with lies. I do think that this person does really care for you. But again, you are ready to upgrade. You're tired of dealing with low level, low life situations. So it says getting or doing better than before, not allowing others to treat you less than. So this is an opportunity for you to stand up for yourself. And I just saw stale relationship. Oh my gosh. So this person could be, they could even say, well, we haven't been in a good place for a while. Like I'm feeling that energy. But they've been taking you for granted. That's the truth. And something about this situation is because of waning interest, and they may have been online, or there may be some type of public meltdown that they have when you find this out. I do feel a very immature energy here, again, where they may start to act like, well, the problem is not actually me, it's you. And, you have to make sure that you put this person in their place, Pisces. Have strength. I saw the strength card peek through. Yeah. I think you're about to go through a cycle, a loop with this person. You've been here before. Current situation for Pisces. 6 of Pentacles. Oh boy. Equal give and take. Are you receiving that which you put out? Are they giving and you're taking, or are they taking and you're giving? I hope I said that right. The issue at hand here is, are we going to be true to one another? Are we going to be honest with each other? Are we going to be able to fess up to our wrongdoing? Are we doing what we said and stated that we would do? There's something toxic, I'm telling you. Could be sexual as well, with those hidden photos and you finding something out on maybe a phone or some type of device or the internet. There's an energy here with the devil to the King of Wands, where you're kind of dealing with someone who puts on a big show. But you're about to find out some truth. about what's going on, and it's going to make you feel very much so like wishing you hadn't with the death card. And I do see it making you feel like, oh, I cannot believe I'm going through this again. And it is going to cause a shakeup in the relationship. Okay. But you deserve equal give and take. You're upgrading your life. And that means that the people that you deal with need to upgrade and be on your level. Your challenge at this time, you love them, the lovers. You care about them. You want and believe that they can do and be better. But the lovers and the challenge shows me that this is something you've dealt with before. This is something that you two have been working on for a while, or this is something where you have tried your best to kind of put it to the side, put it behind you. But it seems as though an old cycle of equal give and take and how that's not happening is coming up for you guys. And you are going to have a conversation, information coming in hot. Strengths at this time. Again, that could be the accidental confession. You guys are talking or you see something that you weren't supposed to see. Strengths at this time. The strength is the Knight of Cups. And what's funny is I feel like this is their strength, not yours. This is actually a weakness of yours. They come to you, Pisces, with this cup, this forgiveness, this cowboy Casanova, this energy where, I didn't mean to hurt you, or that, no, it's not, that's not what you think. Like they make you feel like you are not seeing what you're seeing, or feeling what you're feeling is incorrect. They come in with this love offer. They come in with this I care about you energy. And it actually makes it difficult for you. They come in with I've been working on myself. Area of focus. Is it love? I heard that song. So this is love. So this is love. So this is what makes life divine. So you need to ask yourself, is this the love that you desire? Is this type of love the actual love that you desire? Are you getting from a partnership or a relationship what you put into it? That is why you're in this tight spot. Let's find that card. You're in a difficult situation. You're boxed in, feeling a little bit trapped because you've been here before and now you have to make a decision about what to do. What to do now that you found out this information. Ball's in your court, but it doesn't mean that it makes it easier. Near future. I forgot to say it, but I was thinking it. The King of Swords. That's the confession. The spotlight's on this person and they have got to tell you the truth. They're going to be lying though, Pisces. The King of Swords is you trying to believe that they're telling you the truth. Tell me the truth of this King of Swords. The spotlight's on them. They've got to come clean. They've got to come correct. There's no more charming you out of this situation, Pisces. I see betrayal with the Ten of Swords. This person is going to betray you or has betrayed you, Pisces. I think this is a committed relationship. I don't think this is for my singles necessarily. Recent past. That didn't come out. They're hiding a third party. Did you see how it popped though? They're hiding maybe a social life that they have, things they do on the side. Recent past. Oh my God. What the hell? Spirit's funny. 3 of Cups. They were trying to hide it. You have dealt with this before. 3 of Cups, third party energy, party life. If they're not lying about another person, they could be lying about, like, let's say this person you're in a relationship with said, oh, I'm not drinking or smoking, or I don't watch, I'll just say adult videos online, things like that. And all of a sudden you're going to find out that there's something that they did or someone they were with or an old habit resurfacing. And you're really going to wonder, Pisces, do you still want to do this? Six of Swords to the Four of Swords. Mentally, you're about to get so checked out from this relationship. You are about to get so checked out. You're going to be like, I see the truth of who you are. Six of Swords to the Four of Swords. You see their immaturity. You see how they cannot give what you're asking. What little bit you ask, they cannot give back. So then you have to ask yourself, because some of you have children, that's that instant family. Some of you are married to this person. You can't just walk away. This is not a relationship where, there aren't chains attached. Advice, what should Pisces do? What should they do, Spirit? Ten of Cups. You need to do what's best for your happiness. For some of you, what's best for your family. And for others, what's best for your marriage. The Ten of Cups is not necessarily about the family, but it can be about the family. But there's a lot of karma attached to this relationship. And so if you have this karmic loop that you've been in with this person over and over again, you need to understand, like, enough is enough. Or these feelings of, let's say this isn't like a cheating situation. This is just somebody who refuses to give you equal give and take. Maybe they hold back financially from you. Maybe some of you found out that there was money being held up behind your back. Spirit is saying, how much longer are you going to continue to loop with this person? I see you going into a bit of isolation with the Hanged Man energy here, where you're going to kind of just lay low, check out for a little bit. And there's an opportunity for you to walk if you wanted to, because the Tower is here. There's an opportunity to walk if you wanted to. But there's also this love, this affection, this endearment. Again, with Page of Cups, a child could be significant, so it may not be that easy to walk away. You're being told, though, to walk away from what does not emotionally serve you, Pisces, with the Eight of Cups, and to use your intuition to figure this out with the Moon card. Something may be illuminated under the full moon about a partner. Oh, boy. Full moon brings culmination. So was there something that happened 6 months ago? You guys been working on it, and now full moon comes in. They're given this trial, this test, and they fail. Ooh. The Queen of Cups fell on the floor. Your team is really saying focus on you. Mental health, physical health, me time. This is not about them. This is all about you. Your environment. I cannot with this reading today. The Devil. Oh my God. This person really has a hold on you because of a toxic attachment. But I think they also have a toxic pattern or a toxic way that they're working in their life as well. You're going to have to be able to really discern, Pisces. Is this a relationship that's built on truth? Or is this a relationship that's built on obligation? Is this a relationship that you actually want to pursue any longer? Or has it burned out its fuse? There could be strong sexual chemistry in this relationship, and that's what keeps the two of you together. But I always say, love is not enough for a relationship, and sex and intimacy is not enough when you have a binding contract like the Hierophant represented here. I absolutely, like, sidebar, I absolutely cannot stand the imagery on this particular card in this deck. I love this deck so much, and then the Hierophant just like falls flat. But there is a deeper level of commitment that you have to this person. And you kind of know their truth, though. You know that there can be a little bit of a fast talker, a smooth talker. And you have this connection with them. You've been with them for many years. It's not easy to walk away. Confront the issue, though, for sure. Hopes and fears. Boof. Some of you are watching this and you're like hoping you don't find this message or hoping you don't see this proof. It may pop up when you are not even looking for it. And then you may be the type of person who isolates and they're sending you a message. This says new message. Could be a text, could be an email, could be some type of pop-up that you see. And it's going to leave you very disappointed. Three of Swords shows me that there's a lot of heartbreak here as well. Like, can we fix this? Can I continue to mend this over and over again? I think your spirit team, what's happening is they're showing this to you again because there is something that you need to pay attention to about opportunities elsewhere, or the reality of where you are and the value that you have. So if you have been working on it and all of a sudden it's back, okay, then you need to trust what you're seeing this time, Pisces. I see you maybe trying to avoid the red flags. Potential outcome in this situation. Ace of Swords. The truth. The truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to unlock and unbind you from this person. You're going to know the truth. And with the Judgment card here and all these photos and phone calls and things behind her, I think you're also being asked to make a decisive judgment call on this person. Once you find out whatever this truth is, you won't be able to unsee what you saw. They won't be able to lie about it either. Again, they may accidentally confess this to you. But once you find out the truth, Pisces, it's up to you to decide. Do I want to move forward with this? Is this the story that I want to write? Is this the life that I want to live? Do I want to perpetually be taken advantage of or lied to? Does this offer the balance and tranquility that I need in my life? Or are they going to just continue to play me for a fool? It's time to take a leap though, Pisces. All right, we're going to pull a couple of oracles to end out this message that may tell us a little bit more about this situation. What does Pisces need to know? They can't hide what you already know. Some of you already know this. You may not even need to see proof. This message is just confirming what you already know. Elimination of evils is here. So Spirit is saying, we're trying to just show you the truth under the light of the moon. You need to get rid of this. They also have toxic habits. Reflections. It says changing of the tides, secrets, and shadows. So people's secrets and shadows are going to come out under this full moon. It's a trick. It says a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, manipulation. The response of either I already know what you're going to say, but I'm so sorry. It was just a one-time thing. You and I haven't been in a good place. Like something like that could come up. It's a trick. It's a scheme. It says no honor among thieves. This person cannot be trusted. This is a very interesting reading, Pisces. Some of you, this is going to cause a breakup and it could take you to court. It could be legal. You guys could be walking away from each other. But someone is getting exposed. What has been done in the dark is going to be shown in the light. And if not in physical light, you will see it in a dream. Their prayers are useless, divine intervention, unforgiven, abomination. So they may be like praying to get you back or really want you back, Pisces. But once they're exposed, you are the deciding factor. You're going to need to take some time to yourself. That's why that Queen of Cups came out where it says balance your emotions. They're going to make you feel less than. And Spirit is saying, nope, Pisces, you've been working on self-love. Don't give in to this. This person is false. They're hiding their true character. And if you felt like you hadn't seen it before, Spirit's just re-showing you what you already know. And you need to set a boundary. It says, I don't care. Emotional detachment. You need to have a lack of empathy with this person. They've been exposed. Verbal abuse. It says, F what they say. They could definitely be gaslighting you or turning the situation on you. The storm is coming, so prepare for it, Pisces. Have a sacred space where you can cleanse your energy after this happens, because it is going to take a toll on you energetically. Your spirit guides are shielding you, but sometimes they have to show you the truth of a person. If you don't see the red flags, eclipses often will have things come to the surface to be exposed. They could have an entity attachment. It says the evil entity has left. You're breaking a curse. Black magic is failing. Some of you may hear about this via a rumor, and then you find out the whole cold hard facts. Or they could say something, but again, it says verbal abuse, lies, slander, psychological projection. And this is coming in hot, Pisces. So get prepared for this. The next couple of days, maybe within the coming week, you're going to find something out. So Spirit is just letting you know now. Anything else you need to know? Emotional roller coaster. Situation or relationship full of highs and lows, intense and rapidly changing emotions. You're not going to feel steady, so you need to balance and ground yourself. Catching feelings, so it says romance is blossoming in unexpected places. Feelings sneaking up on you accidentally. So this could be something that they just weren't even trying to entertain, but then they did. Like maybe they were working on being better to you, but then, sexcapades comes up. It says entanglement, romantic or sexual exploits, secret sex acts, unexpected flings, forbidden love. And this could be somebody that they work with, or again, something on the computer. But it says office romance. It says shitting where you eat, crossing boundaries, work conflicts, lost productivity, secrets, and lies. So I'm going to leave it here. Spirit is just saying the same thing over and over again. And if you don't get it now, Pisces, or if you didn't get it in the past, I think you're going to see the truth is revealed. And your guides are doing this because they love you. They want you to know the truth. And when you are no longer in vibrational resonance with somebody anymore, a lot of the times their lies are exposed beyond belief. And Spirit is just like, your energy has changed, Pisces. You have up-leveled, you have upgraded, like that card said earlier. And so they can't allow this energy to go with you to the next phase because you deserve better. All right, Pisces. Obviously, whatever you decide to do in love, it is up to you. But I want you to choose you first. So if you leave me a comment, if you made it this far, and say, I choose me first. Love you, Pisces. Bye.